What's up, everybody? It's Big Jerry. First season, second episode. Me and my man Jay Walt and Yada from the South Side of Chicago. My
What's up?
boy Jay Walt, DC. We got another
Sai,
episode. We got an episode going on. We doing it for y'all,
South
y'all.
Side,
Y'all, my motivation for wearing clean
every man to
underwear.
represent.
Wait, we got to. We see you.
Oh,
We talking at the same time, so we got to do that again. Y'all ready?
Nah, we good.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, we bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, man, what's up?
I got to
Go
let
ahead,
them
go ahead.
know. This episode here is a little bit different. It's kind of freestyle and talking about stories. Because after the first episode, everybody asked me who Jay Wall was and Yada was. So I got to tell you a story, how long I've been knowing them. So it's, it's a long story. You got something to say, Jay Wall?
Yeah, who you gonna start with? You gonna start with me or her?
Yada. Well,
We've been
Yada,
on.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've been,
Okay.
we good? You
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Go ahead.
It's your turn?
Go ahead, man.
It sounds like we're running the
Hey,
train. It sound like
no,
we're running this.
no,
It
no,
sound
I
like,
know.
now
Right.
we grew up together. You know you gotta go first. I feel like that goddamn complaint. Man, Jerry, that's I don't feel nothing. Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
What's
Go
up,
ahead.
everybody? Well, I'm gonna tell the story how I know Yada. I met Yada, I think in 03, 04. We was working for Ford Motor Company. I was in Chicago there. So Yada was the young lady like she is now, but a little bit younger. I think her son was probably grade school, first grade. I can't remember what grade, but I've been knowing her for 20 years. Yada is a different person. She was the talk of the I was gonna say goddamn base like I'm in the Marine Corps. She was the talk of the planet. They go that thick motherfucker there, and I had to work right next to her. I had to work right next to her, so everybody
Oh,
asked
y'all work
about.
right next to each other.
Yeah, we were right next to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it was crazy because everybody would walk past that nigga. It looked like we was selling dope. All kind of niggas was coming over there, trying to be her friend and all that. I gotta admit that I ain't never look at her like that. I'm lying. I want to fuck too. So, but we ended up just talking about all kind of crazy. We became real close. But I was like everybody else, like you had to see she got a hell of a walk on the J Walk. She walked on the plant, and because we used to wear coveralls. So where you wear coveralls, your shit still shaking and all that stuff. Everybody they go Yada there, she arrogant and all that shit. But I said, man, I want to hit this, man. I can't lie. So one time, what I did because we wear coveralls with the hole on the side. So I went up.
I know you about
No,
to say
no,
shit.
real stuff. She know that. She know where the coveralls be the hole on the side. You know that, Yada. You got a hole. There's a hole on the side of it. So one day I said, man, I want to hit this motherfucker here. I got to find a way. She looking at me as a brother, as a friend. Fuck that. I don't want to be none of them motherfuckers. So what I did, I went upstairs to the locker room and took my drawers off. And I put my coveralls back on. I put my coveralls back on. I wanted to let her see what was going on in my life. So I got Jay Wall. I got on the side of her so she could see that
Stupid,
thing,
man.
right? So all of a sudden I'm next to her. We try to put the part on there. All of a sudden I felt the hand when it said my coverall. So you open touch your shit, you close your ass. So I said, oh shit, this motherfucker finally feeling the nigga, man. It's on like a motherfucker. I said, I'm ready to hit. And I opened my eyes and she was gone. And I realized, nigga, that was my hand. I said, God damn, I thought y'all have felt different, but that was my motherfucking hand. So we always been cool, man. And what's funny about it, she was with me when I was doing comedy, and she loved bringing this story up. I could take it now at the end. I was emotional. I was doing comedy. I was in Chicago, 97th Street, place called what was the name of that spot? Red Pepper.
Red Pepper.
They did comedy on Tuesday nights. So I went up there because I think I was rolling then. I got my confidence. I was arrogant. I didn't prepare. So I went in there and I started bombing right off top. Them niggas was looking at me a certain way. Like, nigga, what you talking about? Y'all was up there in the front. She saw it. So nigga, I got emotional and said on the mic, man, fuck y'all, and I left. So what I did, I left out. It was a little bit cold, I think. I left my coat in there. I called Yada because I was behind the dumpster. I had to get behind the dumpster. I was so fucked up in the head. I called on the phone. She said, where you at? I said, I'm behind the dumpster. Grab my goddamn coat. She's going, they ain't here asking about you. I said, man, fuck that shit. Let's get out of here. You know, like a real nigga, I act like it was their fault. So I'm hurt. Nigga, I'm hurt. I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with this shit. That's why I say people don't know. Getting on stage is a whole another beast because you're in front of people that don't know you. And those Chicago motherfuckers looking at me, what is this nigga talking about? I was emotional than a motherfucker because that was, I've been on stage. I was comfortable then, but I didn't prepare because in 93, 94, like I told her, I tried out for Def Jam, but I didn't do good. I was still in the Marine Corps. You know, I was just fucking around. They had auditions out there. I think Corey Holcomb had one. I'm not sure. That was there 30 years ago. It was at this club called Mr. G's. Steve Harvey was on the radio then before he got worldwide. And I think he was sponsored. Yeah, it was a GCI. He was sponsored it back then. So yeah, me and my Yada is a motherfucker. Not now. She's a Sunday school teacher, but she will fight you if you piss her off because I experienced it. Was, we worked on the same line. See, I already knew who she was because she dated a guy. I ain't gonna say his name. I don't know what he did. Me and her ended up switching. She ended up going to another shift. I think we was on nights. She was on days. But she came back up to the plant. She said, you seen that motherfucker so-and-so? I just seen that nigga. So I played up. No, I ain't even seen him. Because I was trying to get him to get out of here. Because y'all on the way back up here. And when she get that walk, she's still throwing it on ass though. She throwing that ass. But that she going to fight. She looking for this nigga, right? I guess the nigga hid. Somebody told him he hid. So I already know who she is on the fight game. She one of them sisters. A nigga jump on her, that nigga gonna end up pressing charges. So it's a whole different game where don't fight a nigga. You don't want to explain your black eye. That's gonna be a bad look. So one time, I still don't remember what we got into it about or what I got into it with her about. Because she didn't know. I don't know if she made me mad or what it was. But boy, she was at the end of the line. We'd rotate every night in the line. She had to stay for the last part. Nigga, I said some clown shit, don't even remember what I said. I said, yeah, motherfucker. So I don't even know if I said that. But she looked at me, hold up, motherfucker. She looked at me. So I'm like, oh, shit. So I said, I got to get the fuck out of this plant because I knew she'd get a nigga to do her job and come chase me. I knew how that shit went. So, nigga, I was talking that shit. And she looked at me, hold up, motherfucker, you hoe ass nigga. What you just say? And I walked off quick because I already knew, nigga, I wore my coveralls home. I didn't want to change. I didn't want to change. I wore my coveralls home, nigga. I went past the guard shack in my heart. Hey, security, please walk me to my car. Have y'all see that motherfucker that be walking like a stallion come through? I knew, nigga, it was a long walk to the parking lot because I know she was going to steal on me first. I just knew. I felt I said, this motherfucker going to steal on me. Then she going to ask me what I said. So all I was thinking to the car, nigga, I was moving like a motherfucker. I kept looking back and forth like I was taking a U-turn. I said, I already know. This motherfucker gonna steal on me. I just know who she is. But nigga, I got away. I don't know how we became back cool after that. But that's why I almost told the supervisor, please put me on another line because I know she gonna try to hit me. Don't you know how you know a motherfucker gonna hit you, but you want to be ready? And you don't want to get knocked out. Damn, she knocked big man out. I didn't want to get caught because it's better to know it's coming than when it's not coming. Motherfucker eating Burger King, you happy that the motherfucker says she's still on all your shit fall. So I don't know how we became back cool. I don't know how it went, but I knew that night I had to get the fuck out that plant. Cause I knew a nigga, all them niggas love it. They'll do her job to come get my ass. I already knew. I knew I had to get the fuck up out of there. But yeah, but I always went over her house Thanksgivings. The stringers, they always was cooking. Hell of a cookers, man. And her grandma used to always want me to come over there and tell them jokes. Come on, Jerry, your lying ass. So it's all been good. And I got to say this. She came to the hospital. My skin grew back. I got circumcised again. So when I woke up out of surgery, because my skin grew back twice. So I had to get circumcised twice. And one thing about Yada, when I got out of surgery, she was right there with me at the hospital. I got to admit, she was right at the hospital. And she asked the doctor, what you gonna do with that skin? But she ended up keeping my skin. You still got that skin, Yada? I know you put it in your purse. So she was at the hospital with me. She was there for me. So them are people you just don't meet. That's why I say people don't know I started this podcast. It's all about chemistry. I didn't want to deal with people and their shortcomings, their crazy shit. So the podcast is really about chemistry because it ain't gonna work if you don't have no chemistry. So I've been knowing Yada over 20 years. She's seen me get married, just different stuff like her relationships, you know. So she will fight my nigga. Just one of the women that if you a woman beater, don't go over there because you're gonna press charges. Straight up, it's one of them situations that's bad. So don't go over there and think you're gonna whoop her because it's gonna be a whole nother story. Y'all will come back to me, yeah, I had to black that nigga motherfucker out fucking with me. That nigga Abba's ear, he can hear and see on the same side. So that's a whole, you know, Jay, well, I'm gonna tell you something. It's a couple of women I met in life. I don't want them to fight a woman. So if you meet a woman like that, damn, that bitch gonna come up short. So imagine them motherfuckers fighting a man that ain't on the game. Nigga, you better ball up like a Ninja Turtle. Real shit. So you see how she got that laugh? She old Sunday school teacher today. That fight's still in her. Yes, that fight still. She go off to church Sunday school lesson, but that motherfucker will be fighting in the church basement. She do not give a fuck. That's just who she is. What? Bitch, I'm from the low end. Who the fuck you talking to like that? You got me fucked up. I'm from Chicago. You got me all the way twisted. You don't get me fucked up. I know I'm reading my Sunday school lesson, but don't get fucked up, bitch. Oh, nigga, you know my life. Shit, I'm just saying. Y'all always we never.
But what about the strip? Oh no,
The strip club.
Strip club joint.
Oh man,
Yeah, when you say you.
Well, the strip club crazy because I'm in Indianapolis. Some boy said, man, I went to Gary, man, and shit, one of them strip clubs, you can get on. No shit. I said, so what I did, I went that weekend, I went to Chicago. So I'm drunk, I'm down there drunk. I get back to Gary. So I head to the strip club. I thought that you can do your thing and you figure that out. So I get in there, bring your own drink. There was some motherfuckers in there. I knew, what up, Jerry, this and that. So what it was, the stage was set up and they had curtains with rooms in it, right next to the stage. So what had happened was the chick said, hey, you want to, no, I got to rebound the story. Before I went in there, I put a rub on already. I put the rub on when I was in the parking lot. The nigga said, you know, you can get you all good. So I walked in there, I had my rub on already. So, so
your lap dance, you went bust.
I didn't get to that there, nigga. I wanted to go straight to the where the curtains at. So I got my rubber on. I got my joint in there. I ain't got all my meat in there, but a little bit of. I got a little bit hanging out you know, out of shoe. the magnums really ain't too big for me. So I put what I can in there. So my fault, y'all. Y'all know I love the Lord. So what I did, I went to get in one of the girls said, "Here's up, you want to go in the room?" Now you know the curtain and the dance floor right next to the room. So shit. She said, "You want to do something?" I said, "Yeah." So I gave her my money. So I got all the way naked. I had none of my socks on and my rubber. So I was sitting back. I was sitting back waiting. I said, well, she gonna come in a minute. So all of a sudden she said, "I'm gonna be right back." So I'm sitting there, I got my dick in my hand. I'm butt ass naked. So all of a sudden the curtain opened up, a big old Debo nigga. "What the fuck are you doing here?" I said, "Man, where that bitch go with my goddamn money?" He said, "Man, if you don't get your motherfucking ass up out of here." So I grabbed my clothes. The next step I took, I was on the dance floor with the strippers because it was right next to it. So I'm on the dance floor, about two strippers. They looking at me laughing. And I got my rubber on. And I just started with, "Wee!" I said, shaking, said, "Get your ass out of here." So I took my dick left and right and ran out of there. Was wild. They wouldn't let me put my clothes on. So nigga, I'm going to the crowd with my clothes in my hand and my with a rubber on with a dick. Let me get here. Let me get through here, man. Let me get through here, play up my fault. Everybody, "Man, this motherfucker naked up here." Nigga, it was in December, like January. Nigga, I'm outside with my rubber on, with my socks on the side of my ride, putting my clothes on. Then I see the nigga I knew, "Man, what the fuck you doing?" I said, "Man, them motherfuckers to kick me out, man. When niggas say you can fuck in there." So what I did, I put my clothes on. I still have my rubber on too. So I called my nigga. I said, "Man, I thought you said you can do with your thing in there." He said, "No, nigga, it's the club next door." I said, "Man, what the fuck, man?" Shit, I went home, lubrication and went out. I said, "Man, fuck this. I'm gonna get over out of here, man." Yeah, real story, man. Hey man, I know people gonna be like, "This nigga is crazy and fucked up." But
I was only a couple stories.
yeah, these
You got
are,
about 20,000 more.
yeah, that's a real story. I went in that motherfucker naked and walked through the crowd with my clothes in my hand, man. That was crazy. But I got to tell everybody how I met Jay Wall. Jay Wall said some things that hit me the other day. I've been knowing this nigga for 45 years. And I didn't realize it because I met him in the kindergarten. How old are you in the kindergarten? 6?
5
Yeah,
or
you
6.
supposed to be 5. You was 6. I was 5. You was getting ready to turn 7.
All right. So I'm 5 or 6, and Jay Wall had just turned 16.
Oh, nigga, you was
So,
7.
so he just turned 16 because I think he had to get his learning permit. So he was like the OG in the class because I always remember saying, "Man,"
Go ahead.
because we ended up being real cool because he's like the OG in the class. He was the person when we did gym, you get you in them old fuck me shorts and shit like that back in the 70s. We had our shorts on. And they not good shorts unless one of your balls hanging out of it. They tight, fucking shorts. We would always wear Converse, and Jay Walker always had Stacy's on with his shorts.
My long socks though.
Yeah, we always thought it was normal because that's how the 80s was. Them old dudes had their jogging pants on with their Stacy. So that's how he was in kindergarten. He always had his gym shorts on, the fuck me shorts with some Stacy Adams on. We, we never thought about it because once we got to the first grade, shit, I think he was 17, just turned 17. We got to the first grade. I think we was 6 or 7. He was the first grade I know. I always smoked squares. So it became it became normal to us. But I've been knowing Jay Walt for a long time. So it's crazy. He bringing up stories about me bringing a gun to school. I forgot all about that shit. What
Hey man,
happened
you brought
actually,
that gun
Jay?
to school.
What
Oh,
happened?
nigga, you brought this you going to school, man, and we was I remember, man, I think it was 6th grade, either 6th or 7th grade, man. You supposed to be the disciple then. Shit. No, it was
Don't say that shit,
it had to
nigga.
be seventh grade, man.
I might be traveling, motherfucker trying to jump me, man. No, I wasn't a goddamn disciple.
Sixth grade, 6th or 7th grade, you supposed to be a GD already and shit.
Don't
right?
say that, motherfucker be ready to jump me.
Yeah, gonna say. He was like, James, let me show you something, man. Let me show you something. I'm like, nigga, nah, I don't fuck with you. Like, I ain't like that, Jerry. You ain't finna show me shit.
Yeah, he thought,
like,
yeah.
Nah. We went to the end of the hallway, nigga. You pulled a gun out and point that shit at me.
Did I? You lying? Like, you bullshit
You
guy.
know how silly your ass was with it. You waving it and playing and shit, pointing at me. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm about to dodge and shit.
He lied.
Your ass all man, you had the gun. Like this nigga.
He lied.
Jerry.
I remember having a gun. I got
nigga.
I got it. My father beat the shit out of me over there. I remember that shit. I don't know if I pointed the gun at him. Shit, he lied.
He caught you.
No, let me tell you crazy about goddamn
Your
cousin.
dad knew you took it.
My older cousin, the ones that manipulate you. I let him see the gun. He took it to the pawn shop and sold it. And then my father found out about it. He beat the brakes off me. Yeah, you know how it is. You always got them older cousins tell you the wrong shit for the right shit. Motherfucker told him. And see, I'm not proud of this moment. And I asked the teacher to forgive me. I think it was in the 8th grade. And I pulled my.
Know what you about to say?
Yeah,
brown class.
It's brown class. I pulled my dick out. So.
You know, the shit he talking about ain't new. I told you he been doing this shit since we've been in elementary school.
So I think we might have been in 8th grade. What was the 7th, 8th grade? What was I don't know, 7th or 8th grade. What it was?
It was brown class. It was 7th or 8th grade.
The
Middle
girls,
school.
I think the girl said something like, pull your somebody encouraged me to pull it out. So I pulled my dick out, man, and the whole class screamed. And I heard Jay Wall say, my daddy got one of those. So hey, nigga, we about 13 or 14, man. You got a dick like a grown man. Did. Everybody was screaming. I laid that motherfucker on the school table and I walked off. Back a little bit.
It's on the side.
Yeah, put that motherfucker.
Like
I hit the table, didn't I? I think I hit that table. Boom, boom, boom. Man, as soon as the teacher came in there, that motherfucker girl told, I don't know who that was that told on me. I got suspended for that shit, man.
Yeah.
That was
like, what Jerry at? What? Nigga pulled his dick out in class. Put it on the science book.
Hey, the crazy part, you know, I did that my senior year again. Did you know that?
I told you.
You went to Roosevelt. I think you was at Velt then. You was at Roosevelt then.
Yeah.
I was in Troxel class. I don't even want to say the girl's name. I remember one of them. They might get mad because they was mad then.
Band class.
No, it wasn't. It was one of them Troxel. Whatever Troxel was teaching, Coach Troxel. We was in his class. We had to just take a class. I pulled the dick out. I pulled my shit out then, and they started screaming. I was chasing. I was chasing them with it. I'm fucked up, man.
Why you
I'm fucked up. I'm glad I changed my ways, man. But yeah, that was crazy. They told on me, man. I got suspended, man. But Jay Wall, we go a long way besides elementary, man. When I started getting my own show doing comedy shows, because all those dudes back doing comedy back then, I had money. So I didn't have the passion. So a lot of shit I didn't want to do. I didn't want to deal with them young niggas backstage and everybody funny. So what I did, I created my own show. And that's why I came down to Indianapolis. And I hooked up with you, Jay Wall, because it was another avenue meeting other comedians outside Chicago. Right. So that was like a good thing for me, because one thing about comedy, when you're in major cities like that, like Chicago is, man, it's crazy. Back then, comedy was very, very strong. They did it They got shit going on all week long. But I went to Indianapolis. I knew comedy wasn't that rich down there. But that's why I got to take Jay Walk with me, man, because it was time I couldn't pay him. And the nigga said, Jerry, keep going, keep going. I pay him later, but he was always down with me. I made sure those comedians were straight, made sure they had their money. I never wanted nobody to say I owe them. It was times where we had crowd. The only thing I took home was a 6-piece chicken wing. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I paid for food. I did everything, but I made sure everybody got their money. So, but those shows was headaches, man. Those shows was headaches because I didn't even want to go up there and host because you worried about this and that. You arguing with the comedians. Then this person don't want to go last. It was straight motherfucking drama. That's why I say sometimes you want something, the shit that come with it is something else. But I met
the thing about it, Jerry, you bring it in. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Now I was gonna say too, man. You had just really started when you started putting on your shows. You know what I'm saying? But you was bringing in beasts at that time. I remember you brought in Lil Rel. I remember you brought in Carlos Miller, Ray. What's the name? Lepowski.
Yeah.
Corey, Holcomb, Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's my nigga, man. Rest in peace, Kool-Aid.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kool-Aid, man. You had a whole
Marcus
Combs, all them rest in
peace, Marcus too.
Everybody was coming.
Big Rom, he passed away too. Yeah, so
everybody, man.
It's funny because, man, that's a great talent getting on stage. I respect the YouTubers, the YouTuber community. I never disrespect them because they made another avenue. Because messing with comedy, me coming back after 12 years, you're the back of the line. But with the YouTubers now, they created another lane like Country Wayne and all those different guys. I mean, a lot of stage guys don't respect them, but I do. You know, but to get on stage, it's a gift. Yeah, it's a respectful game. And I remember meeting Carlos. I didn't even realize when you told me that when I did that show at Gary, Chicago, you was actually at the one at Gary with Carlos. And it's crazy how I met. Yeah. I was crazy how I met Carlos Miller because I met him to my boy Smokey. Smokey, I met in Chicago. He was on the 85 South show too, but I met Carlos, and there was a guy in Atlanta. He passed away. I won't say his name. He was a comedian. He didn't want to bring Carlos up. He wanted to bring somebody up from Chicago. He said, "No, bring Los up." The Los's name was kind of buzzing in the comedy world. So Los ended up coming, man, and then I ended up bringing him back to Chicago, man. Now, I'm going to tell you about Carlos Miller. That nigga funny, and he got good energy. You going to meet some funny comedians, straight assholes. Want to fight them, hard to deal with. He totally opposite. So when things happen for him, that never surprised me because that's what it was. He deserved everything he got. And he was in his 20s when I met Carlos. Yeah. So he was in his 20s when I met him. But that's my guy there. He doing his thing.
Yeah, that's real talk, Jerry. You used to I remember after a whole bunch of shows, man, you be like, "Hey James, I'm gonna have to hit you, man. I'm gonna have to hit you later."
Yeah.
I was like, "Cool, man." But I didn't want you to stop, man, because man, you was doing
yeah,
man.
but
I didn't want you to stop. Money wasn't an issue. Just keep going, man. Just don't worry about it.
I was eternally drained. It was listen, man, it's if you knew how this shit went, man, people don't know it's hell. Because one time I did a show in Milwaukee. There was a guy, I know I ain't gonna say his name, I ain't gonna do the Cat Williams shit. He said, "Big Jerry, we can go to Milwaukee and I could get you on stage." I said, "Okay, cool." So we get there, I destroyed it. I went up first, and other guy said, "Man, I wish I would have known you were funny. I would have went up first." I destroyed it. So the guy said, man, you probably could come back and headline. And the guy that rolled with me, now this nigga rolled with me up there. He said, did you get your 150? And I'm thinking, 150? The nigga that gave me $50. This nigga took $100 of my money, and this nigga rolled back with me. Didn't give me no gas money or nothing. So I didn't even say shit, man. I just wanted to get on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Comedy is a game that you have a job. You don't have to do no stealing and corrupt shit until you get paid. For real. Because I done came back and realized some motherfuckers at the same spot. And the reason they're at the same spot, I know they did a lot of dirty shit. Real shit. That's why I said, man, you don't want to be in positions to steal or get up on people. But, you know, that's how this shit go.
Yeah.
It's about being honorable,
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, you that's the one thing, boy. You stood on
Yeah,
you stood on that, man.
I done paid people before they
I
got
remember
here.
being at work sometimes. Somebody pays me to the front. This Jerry bringing me my money. I was like, okay, my man.
Yeah, I got to because I want to get back in this game. You don't be fucking people out of their money. That's just number one. It's crazy. That's the main thing because comics live on what you give them, especially back then. The pay is a lot higher now, but right back then, shit. I a lot of love for a lot of niggas, man, but that shit there, I don't want to deal with comedians. I'd rather go perform and go home. I don't want to be part of the other shit, nigga. I'm 54 now. I can't be arguing with motherfuckers. I see motherfuckers get beat up, all kind of shit. Like, damn, people don't know. They sit back and think about, yeah, it's funny, but these guys got different personalities. They can get up there, make you laugh, and get off stage and be an evil motherfucker. And you know, shit, nigga, I was a Marine. You ain't gonna talk to me a certain way. I was grown getting in that game. So I wasn't gonna tolerate that disrespect.
Hey, real
Yeah.
quick, man. You say you 54?
Yeah.
Mm.
I just turned 50. And we was in kindergarten together.
Nigga, you ain't no 50 years old, motherfucker. Stop lying. Look at this nigga.
Your ass- Nigga, you
I mean, y'all both older than me, so I
been
don't
in
know.
kindergarten.
This nigga just turned 62.
I think
He just turned 62. He over there in DC where they wear
been in the
their
kindergarten.
he where in DC where they wear
Should've
their
been in
socks up
third.
to they wear their socks up to their knees. So he already know. That's the
Y'all
East
say,
Coast DC. You know,
Donna, you right with us.
I used to
No, I'm in my 40s. I'm still young and tender. Y'all niggas old.
I felt like that was done. Did you just ask me was I tender? Did you? I felt like that was none of your business. Are you recording? But by the way, I am tender. But by the way, I am tender.
Yeah, you true.
But yeah, this is like a special edition right here. Just these guys, everybody keep asking me who you are, you know, just like the special edition. I guess episode 2, we gonna call it, but we just talking about how we met. All the way to
But the thing about it too, Jerry, is I could tell a little bit about myself and how I met you, you know,
right.
a little something about you. Yeah, me and Jerry grew up in the same neighborhood in Gary, Indiana, Glen Ryan, in the Miller section of Gary. Since kindergarten on up.
Right. You gotta tell all the story now. Don't be mixing stories in.
Let me tell my story.
I'm just saying, I know how you like to remix. Tell the truth. Hey, I'm gonna say this before you start.
Jerry was always a stand-up dude, man. Me and him became boys and shit, cause remember Jerry, one thing I knew about Jerry, I liked about Jerry is he teased me, even though we all told jokes and jied on each other. Shit. 24/7. But see, the fucked up thing about me was I was a Jehovah Witness, and I used to have to go knock on doors and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, so when I get to school, motherfuckers be cutting my ass up, right? Hey, but Jerry never did, man. That was my dude, man. So he made it easy, man. But sometimes it was torture, man. It was torture coming in the door, man.
We grew up with the mama joke niggas. Your mama, then the niggas call you by your mama name. I took it to another level. I could get on stage and tell stories and jokes. So I never try to do nothing intentional to hurt nobody. I always just felt that way. I might have did it when I was young. Today, I'm always conscious what I say. You know what I'm saying? Jay Walt was always cool. I always remember, I got to admit this, Jay Walt took me to my first gay bar. So that's one thing about it. I really appreciate that. He took me to my first gay bar. Why was it smelling like that today? why was the smell of ass in the air, man? I never knew why, man. But I appreciate you, man. We had a hell of a time. We had a hell of a time. See what did I didn't get? I didn't get
the smell.
hey, I didn't get what we wore because I didn't know it was a gay bar until we got there, and you were so comfortable. That's what got me. Because I was trying. I honestly thought you was going to play hookahs. I'm like, damn, why are we going to a bar and this nigga got on biker shorts? I didn't know, but when we got in there, I noticed everybody else had biker shorts on, and when we got in that electric slide dance, I knew then. Did you ever find your shorts? I know they ended up missing that night. Did you ever find your shorts?
Nah, nigga, I ain't find them.
I just felt like, damn, this nigga went in there with certain clothes on. He left with no clothes. I didn't know what was going on, but man, that's one thing about you, man. I always knew you was a stand-up guy. You invited me to, because I was, I ain't got nothing against gays, but you took me to my first gay bar. I said, damn, this shit. They really got it going on up here.
Yeah. I knew you would feel at home. That's why I took you.
Is that what it was? Right at home. Yeah, when everybody knew you, I knew then. I just like, why does it smell?
Hey, you fit right in too.
I said, what is this smell? I said, what is the smell here, James? Oh man, that ain't nothing but ass and Vaseline. I said, oh. I said, okay.
I knew your ass was coming home. You took your t-shirt, twisted it, and tucked it in, and brought it down in the middle.
Oh no, I wasn't playing that,
on the side. I'm like, yeah, he feeling at home now. He comfortable and shit.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. But Jay Walt, man, let me see. I
can walk around by myself now.
What college did you go to, Jay Walt?
SIU, Southern Illinois, Carbondale.
Yeah, I'm talking strong.
Yep.
See, that's another thing. I'm proud of this man because we was in special ed together. And
you can set me.
So I knew because we was always proud. He was like one of the 4 students in our class because we never left the classroom. We just switched seats. We switched seats. Antoine, you go here. James, you go here. Mike, you go here. We're in second period. So we never left out of the classroom. We just switched seats. And who was the valedictorian out of the 4? You or Antoine? I can't remember, but you guys, I mean, we always switch seats. All right, Antoine, you go there. All right, we're in 4th period. We never left the room, but we just switched seats. And we always said this, man, that's the first honorable, good guy, special education guy, Jay Walt, man. What's the college you went to right after special ed? What was it? What was the name of it again? Southern Illinois?
Illinois, yeah.
Southern work with me, man. You know I ain't got that lit and my GED ain't that strong. So work with me. But we proud of you, man. Everybody from special ed was saying that, man. We said, man, they go our nigga, man. They go our motherfucker there. Give it up for special ed, man.
I was always behind me.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's we known each other for years. I forgot I pulled that gun out. Hey man, I remember that time my father had that Cadillac or whatever that was he drove, and it was a hole in the floor. And we had to have our feet up when we was driving because it was a hole inside the floor. And my father said, hey man, I think y'all missed the bus. Have Antoine, if he want to ride, said, I do not want that nigga ride the car because you're going to see that hole. Yeah. Talking about.
That's it.
Hey, nigga, what was crazy was the hole was behind the driver. I was trying to get that nigga to go on the other side. He kept on following. I said, nigga, get on the other side of the goddamn car. I'm like, let me get this nigga to push him and go on the other side. That nigga would not do it. That nigga went on the side of the driver and fell in there. Oh, How you get snow on your shoes? You inside the car. That was crazy. I could never live that fucking down. That nigga would bring that shit up every fucking day. Cause I'm like, man, Daddy, I don't want to ride in my head because he gonna find that hole in that motherfucker back of the car. He gonna tell everybody. Cause soon as you step in the back, you fall right up in the hole. You don't know it. And they got about 2 feet of snow all on his boots.
Pants leg went up.
Nigga, you could use a shovel and shovel the snow from inside the car, man. That was big. That was big to the motherfucker, man. And my father did. It was crazy, man. That motherfucker had a big ass hole in the back, and Antoine fell in that motherfucker. He talked about us forever. Get shot out to Antoine, man. That shit was crazy. Yeah, but this just but I want to tell everybody too. I've been getting another feedback on people just want to come on the show. And you know, I understand that, but I always know about YouTube. Everybody can make their own channel. You don't need nobody. And I'm not making this stuff look easy. I'm telling really, I'm undressing myself because a lot of people ain't gonna admit this shit. I don't care how I look because I tell my kids who I am. So I did everything. I used cocaine. I did all kind of shit. I don't do it today. That was 20 years ago. But what I'm saying, people be you over there laughing, James. Look at that nigga laugh. Nigga, I did.
Everything.
I ain't afraid to. I ain't afraid to talk about. I did everything I wanted in the world.
Frequent gay bars, nigga. You done did everything.
I lived my life, man, and I was my versus anyway. I did everything. Like I said, I ain't afraid to. Yeah, I used powder. I did that shit. But that was
dick out multiple times.
Oh yeah, I just did it last week. I just did it last week at Popeye's parking lot. Nigga, shit, I ordered me a 2-piece. The bitch started talking crazy. I said, "Listen, hold on." So, but no, I ain't do that shit. But yeah, man, it's see, I'm true to me. And I don't care what nobody thinking because the chick said, Jerry, I didn't know you did cocaine. Yeah, bitch, I did cocaine and they ran the train on you and you never told me about that. You know what I'm saying? They ran the train on you in 89, right? Oh, get the fuck out of here. No. People like hearing everybody else's story, but they don't tell their story. And it's all right if they ran the train on you.
Right.
Do your husband know? Did you let her know when you met her? You know, a couple of niggas ran the train on me and shit. So, you know, I'm walking with the Lord, so I done changed my ways. So we all done shit we not proud of. I don't give a damn about it. I tell my kids not to do certain shit. You know, I met women that say they never been in threesomes, but then you have one like, you sure you never done this before? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, damn, I didn't know that. Shit, I'm over here by myself. You really into this? I came here to put my dick on wheat bread. Shit, no, you motherfuckers into this shit. You sure that you don't like? That's what I'm saying. It's crazy because people. I've been through everything in life. Like I said, I worked in the penitentiary. I worked death row. I lived overseas. It's nothing to lie about. I am who I am. And if a woman I meet, like, girl, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. You can cheat on me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's all about my kids. So, you know, people be lying all the time, man. They don't want you to know who they are. So I'm comfortable, you know. I remember one time, Jay Wilder, I don't know if you remember. Remember we did a comedy show at that place, Sherry's?
Yeah.
And it was all that in there that night. Remember that night?
Yeah.
It was, man, that shit was all of them in there. And I couldn't talk shit on the mic because I just, man, these motherfuckers are going to jump me. Straight up. I don't know if you remember that night. I was like, man, I think that was the show we had when you DJ with your shirt off. I think that was that night. Remember that?
Yeah, I still got the video.
Yeah. I said,
you really DJ with your shirt off?
Jerry lying. I was just rolling with him. He lying.
No, but this night it was. This night it was a lot.
You roll with the wrong stuff.
Hey, but this This night
Yeah,
we did that show because it was a famous guy. I don't know if he's where he at, but he sold ticket for me, so he was gay. I had no problem with that. He knew everybody. He did everybody here, so the whole club was full of them. It was so many of them. I said, Jay, I don't know if I told you, Jay Watt, be careful, man. He said, I noticed the crowd. I said, they run up to you, man. You might be the next gay person. So we outnumbered right now. And that was the night you DJ with your shirt off. At first you had it tied up in a knot. I said, well, I guess I guess he got real comfortable. He just took his shirt off. That was but it was a lot of them that night. We was outnumbered because it was a girl kept talking to me while I'm on the mic. I'm tearing her ass up. And so the dude I'm telling you about, I said, Jerry, stop that. That's my cousin. I said, all right, let me leave that because that motherfucker had some length on him too. So I said, all right, man, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. Yeah, but it was crowded that night, full of them. Yeah. Crazy stories, but
let y'all know.
Huh?
I ain't never DJ with no shirt off or took his book. Set your ass up.
Man, your wife ain't gonna leave you, man. Your wife is not gonna leave you, man. Sometimes a woman know you better than you know yourself. Most
You
times.
setting him
God
up,
bless you,
though.
praise the Lord, Heavenly Father. I forget, Jay.
Have you ever had a woman hit you?
Huh?
You ever had a woman hit you?
Why would you ask that question and you know the answer? Do I have to bring the list out?
Oh yeah, I forget.
I didn't be beat up. I'd been listen. The worst is beat up. The Marine. We was in Baltimore. And her cousin was gay. And I may think I made a joke. That mother hit me with a 3-piece from Churches. I said, man, it went so quick I couldn't even respond. I just hit you so fast and hard. You said, damn, that hurt. 10 minutes later, oh, whoop, that mother, doop, doop. Don't you ever talk about my cousin. I said, God damn. Yeah. How about now, man? Shit, I got stories about that. I don't even want to bring up none of them motherfuckers.
Jerry, you gonna get married again?
Nigga, no. Too late in the game for that. Too late in the game. I can't see myself sharing anything I created. They all go to my kids. Straight up.
What about just having companionship?
Oh, I can do that now. Yeah. That's asking me almost indirectly, I'm gay. The way you say companionship. Yes, let me tell you something right now. I got to set the record straight. I've been to the Philippines, Thailand, all the different places where they cater to the man. I love Black women. It ain't nothing. They crazy at times, but man, the vagina hit a little bit different. There's something about it. I've been all kind of places. Now in Japan, they a little bit different. You go to those houses and they take care of you. Those women don't want you to touch yourself after you done. You know, most time they get on face rag. They want you to put your legs up like a newborn. And they wipe you down and put your dick in the bowl. All real shit. That's the Japanese women do, but that's how they go over there. But all the places I live, the places come ain't nothing like a Black woman. Straight up. It ain't it. I couldn't marry outside my race. I just couldn't because it's different with Black women because they bring another thing to the party, straight up. So I ain't never been out. I did outside the race. I think the only closest thing maybe to a Black woman may be a Puerto Rican or Dominican. They come the closest. What you think, Jane?
Yes, some Black Puerto Ricans and Dominicans.
Yeah, they the closest to the Black woman to me, far as the you know what I mean. Straight up.
All right. That's my man, Big Jerry. We gonna go ahead and wrap it up. And wrap this shit.
Oh, you talking that talk. Hey. You get talking that talk like get a rubber on. But we've been talking about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody go. Let everybody appreciate y'all tonight. We have this episode on. in a day or so, then we come up with the third episode. So this is all about special edition. Let y'all know how I met these two people. And we got a good show coming up. So everybody tune in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you.